In this question, we're asked to work out 36% of 450. Now, you need to know how to work out 10%. And how do we do that? We simply divide the number by 10. Now, to work out 6%, what we can do is work out 1% and multiply it by 6. But the question is, how do you work out 1%? To work out 1%, you simply divide the number by 100. Be careful with this. This is where students go wrong. So if you want 1%, you divide by 100. So let's write this number down here, 450. Now we need to divide it by 10 to work out 10%. Now dividing a whole number by 10 is easy if it ends in 0. So 450, we simply cross out the 0. So our answer is 45. So let me write this here. 10% is 45. We want 36%. So let's add another 10%. And another 10%. So now we have 10, 20, 30%, but we want 36%. So what we're going to do is work out 1% and then multiply it by 6. So how do we work out 1% of 450? We're going to divide the number by 100, and this is how I like to do it. I know the decimal point is there. It's to the right of the ones or the units column. Now when you divide a number by 100, you move the decimal to the left 2 places because you have 1, 2 zeros. So I'm going to move this 1, 2 places. So now this decimal point has moved here. So I'm going to remove all this. So 1% of 450 is 4.5. Now we want 6%. There's 2 ways of doing it. We can continuously add 1% 6 times, or we can multiply this by 6. What I'll do is I'll add 1% each time. That's 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, and 6%. So all this is 6%. And now we can add all these. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to put a 0 here. And I'm going to carry the 3 over to the next column. Now what I want to do is carefully line up the decimal point, because if you forget that, you'll get the wrong answer. Now I need to add this column. So if I know my 4 times tables, it's easy. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Plus the 3 that I've carried over makes it 27. So I put the 7 down and I carry the 2 over. I can write that straight down because I've finished with my calculation. So my answer is 27.0, which is the same as 27. Now what I do is I add 6% here. So I know 6% is 27. So this is 36%. And now we simply need to add these. 5, 10, 15. 15 plus 7 is 22. So I put the 2 down and I carry the 2 over. 4, 8, 12, 14 plus the 2 we've carried over is 16. So I put the 6 down and I carry the 1 over to the next column. I can write that straight down because we finished with the calculation. So our answer is 162. So 36% of 450 is 162.